Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Seth Lugo. What do you look for here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Okay,
leading off tonight for Milwaukee,
and now
the right fielder,
Jackson Chourio. Swing and a ground ball. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting second,
Now
the
the
center
number 2
fielder,
hitter,
number 5,
Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
Fought off foul. Chourio on at first. Nobody out. Pickoff throw. And he's back in there.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his...
Runner takes off. For a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And now 1-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, sort of broken back, you drive back to the dugout.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Inside,
ball, that's in.
Just missed. And that one almost hit him. Out to short. Witt over to first. Got the out. And now it's Christian Yelich. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Starting on the mound in this one, Jose
the left fielder,
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how
ball
things
one,
are
no
going and
strikes.
how things. Working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Fouled off. He was late. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
1-0.
Jonathan India at the plate. Pitch out, but no action. The lefty to 1-0. Fouled off left side.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
To third. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Turned on it nicely.
Batting
A little out
that's
front of the
shortstop,
pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And now Bobby Witt Jr. And he swings over the top there.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Upstairs. Move to second. Blanco.
He's
Dives
safe.
back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Now the infield shifts to double play depth. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mitchell going after it. Hauls it in, one away. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. Check on the runner. Blanco.
He's
back on a
safe.
dive. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score.
Head on the tag.
Lead. To third. Tag, got it. Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. And the
Counts
first
1-0.
offering is not close. Perez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Foul ball there. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Aye.
And missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Kansas City, second inning set to go. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins.
Aye.
Big swing and a miss. Hoskins,
0-1.
31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. This is Bryce
Batting
Terang.
fifth, the second baseman, Bryce. Terang.
And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Him out. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Blake Perkins
0-1's the count.
stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering.
Finish him.
Tying run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Runners!
There goes the runner. Lifted in the air, right center field. Canna makes the play, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015, and they won it all.
And they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
Batting
To
seventh,
the plate
the
for
center
Kansas City,
fielder,
Kyle
Kyle
Isbell.
Isbell.
Little chopper rolls foul. Yoan. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And
One ball,
outside.
2
If
strikes.
you can go upstairs a little bit, make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting eighth,
Back-to-back
the right
base
fielder,
hits.
Mark.
To me, it's just a really controlled,
Yeah.
balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here's Mark Canha.
Foul
That
ball.
one down the line, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a pop-up. Turang hauls it in for the out. Here's the third
Batting
baseman,
ninth, the
Michael
third
Garcia.
baseman, Michael Garcia.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Comes up
Aye.
empty.
0-2 is the count.
Inside move to second. And
He's safe.
back in safely. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swung on, popped up on the
Infield fly. Batter's
Infield
out.
Fly rule called. Now here's the
The
leadoff
left
hitter for the
fielder,
Royals,
number 44,
Tyrone Blanco.
Tyrone
1-for-1 with a single and a run
Blanco.
scored so far. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's safe.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases all loaded up. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those
Hey.
always feel good.
Witt now at the plate
0-1.
as he swings through strike 1. Next
1-1.
pitch misses way outside. That one is
2 balls,
upstairs.
1 strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a base hit, run scored.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it.
Time.
That's the key. You still
Everybody,
have to extend through
move
the
on.
baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Time called now by Mike Fillmore behind the plate. Oh, and he's going to call that pitch a balk. And a foul ball. Got the
Hey!
bat going too soon. It's
No
strike
balls,
2.
2 strikes.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's high.
misses. Now 1 and 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that is that. New inning getting
Leading off for
started. Up now for
the third
Milwaukee,
baseman,
Oliver
Oliver
Dunn.
Dunn.
Lugo back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's out to center field. Isbell settles underneath it, and out number 1 on the grab. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's off
Ball 1.
the inside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This guy's got such
1
a
and
good
1.
sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. And they're on the board. It's 4-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's just out.
And it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Garcia makes the play, and there's 2 away.
The batter,
2
the
down,
catcher,
base is
William
empty. And here's the catcher,
Contreras.
William Contreras. Line drive, base hit. And that means Christian Yelich will have a chance to hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Safe.
Lugo checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length
Ball
on the
1, no
secondary
strikes.
lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Next offer in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And a strike in there.
Finish him.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Canna pulls it down, and that is that. And we're back.
Leading off for the Royals, the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Fires over to
He's out.
Hoskins. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher,
This is
number
Royals
34.
catcher. Ready for
Freddie.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Lined in the left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And man, I'll
The
tell you, a
center
line
fielder,
drive
number
like that,
28,
the gap just
Kyle.
feels so good. It's feedback that you had
Isbell.
everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Isbell swings through
0-1's
that
the
one
count.
as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the air out towards right center. Mitchell gets under it, calls it in, and there's 2 away. Mark Canha steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. On to the 4th. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. Down. 2 outs, base is empty. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Reaching. Brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fly ball to right. Chourio corrals it, and there's one down. Dairon Blanco
number
steps in
44
for the Royals.
Dairon
He's 2 for 2.
Blanco.
Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio pulls it in on the run. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Blake Perkins. Puts one down in front of the plate.
Safe.
Now batting, third baseman Oliver
So up
Dunn.
next, Oliver Dunn. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That's out.
Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get
That's ball
one
two.
out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner on the move. Pitch is
Ball.
low.
That's down.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And
Now
down
batting,
right fielder,
right
Jackson
fielder,
Chourio.
Jackson
He's already
Chourio.
homered in this game.
Runner, he's
Double
going,
steal.
he's going.
Pitch it for a strike. Throw to
He's
second.
safe.
Safe, and it's a double steal. 2 in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 5th. And
I got a ball, 1
1.
strike.
Base hit. One run is in. A second scores as well, and it's a one-run game.
That's all he needed, just a simple base
Up
hit,
next
and he
for
drives
Milwaukee,
in two in a huge
the
spot.
center fielder,
Good extension on
Garrett
that swing. Took the pitch on the
Mitchell.
outside part of the plate and drove it up the
Safe.
middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell. Swung on, belted. He's under it. And there's one down. And here is
Now back,
William
the catcher,
Contreras.
William
1 for 2.
Contreras.
Runner,
Runner on the goal.
Hey!
For a strike. In the air, right field. Cannon on the move towards foul ground. Brings it in. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning.
Leading up
Play
for
for
the
Kansas
Royals,
City.
the
Bobby
shortstop,
Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, after scoring runs,
0-1.
looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And
Hey,
push the inside
two.
corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right back to him on the mound. And Witt is
Oh.
out. Salvi steps
Now
in.
back, the designated hitter, Salvador
Perez goes 6 feet 3
Perez.
inches, 255 pounds, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. Over the fountains and into the bleachers for a home run. That was an absolute blast.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. This struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
The catcher,
Next is the
number
Royals
34,
catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Fermin.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Rolled over to third. And that goes foul. Popped up on the left side of the infield. And puts the squeeze on that one. That'll do it. And a run to the Royals lead with this homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Kansas City.
Now
Top of the
pitching for
6th
the
inning.
Royals,
Now it's the DH,
number
Christian
41.
Yelich.
Daniel Lynch.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Isbell makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. And it's Rhys
The
Hoskins
first
up to the
baseman,
dish.
number 12, Rhys Hoskins.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws. It's
Got
there,
him.
and that's a great play. And here is Bryce Terang. And a foul ball.
Three.
And it struck him out. And good work there. And we're back.
Leading
And now
up
the
for
center
the
fielder,
Royals,
Kyle
the center
Isbell.
fielder, Kyle
Quintana back to work.
Isbell.
Out to short. Ortiz whips it across.
Got him.
And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Mark Canha digs in now. Here's a rocket out to left. Perkins makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting,
bases empty.
third baseman,
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Garcia.
That's the third. The throw to first.
Out.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
The batter, the left fielder,
Blake Perkins. Up now for the Brewers. Pitch
Inside
misses
ball.
inside. 1-0.
Hey.
Miss at a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way
Hey.
out front for strike 2.
Definitely got
1
the
ball,
hitter conscious
2
of the
strikes.
pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hard hit, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw home.
He
Scores,
saves.
and it's a 1-run game.
Well done. Drives
Now
in the
batting,
run.
third
That's about
baseman,
as textbook as
Oliver
it gets. Got his
John.
stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
Nope.
Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Done. The next to hit takes high for ball 1. Strike
Hey.
1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with
1 and
that
1.
front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner
Ball.
from first. There's a ball. Throw.
Save.
Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And
That's
there's the
ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
So the tying run at second. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Isbell under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Big spot.
Now
And
batting,
here comes
right
Jackson
fielder,
Chourio.
Jackson
He's already
Chourio.
homered here in this one.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 56, Hunter Harvey.
High in the air, out to right. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. Garrett Mitchell will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off.
Finish him.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And through the swing, it's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Ortiz throws across the diamond, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 6,
Jonathan India.
second baseman, Jonathan India.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game
number
of play
7.
for him. He looks
Shortstop, Bobby
just a solid swing right there. Caught it out
Jr.
front, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball
Milwaukee,
over to a new arm.
number
Tobias
36.
Myers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now a chance for Bobby Witt Jr. And it's fouled off. And
I got
it's
one
even
ball,
up.
1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
He's in there.
1-0.
The 1-0. And
That's
another
ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2
2-2
outs.
the count.
Runner goes again. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mitchell sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. Back here at Kauffman
Leading off for
Stadium,
Milwaukee,
ready
the
to begin the
catcher,
8th.
William
And now the catcher comes up to him.
Contreras.
William Contreras. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Hey!
Late with the swing there.
Cold night like
0-2.
tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. Home run. That should get the dugout going. And we are tied. It's 5-5.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Isbell pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Rhys Hoskins, the next to hit.
The first baseman, number 12, Rhys Hoskins.
Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And
Oh,
that
that's inside.
Ball 1. So Pete Fair at 98 miles an hour. Stepping in, Bryce Terang.
Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
First
Inside,
pitch,
ball
just
1.
misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to
Out.
first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to
Leading
the
up
ballpark.
for the
On to the
Royals,
bottom of the
the
8th.
first baseman,
Now the first baseman,
Vinny
Vinny Pasquantino.
Pasquantino.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Not
1-1.
even close there. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
The catcher, number 34, Freddie.
Freddie Fermin
Freddie.
steps in for the Royals. Line, and that's a base hit. Throw comes into third. Save.
Nope,
And
save.
the go-ahead run to third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Kyle Isbell now at the plate. 1 for 3. First
Aye.
pitch swinging.
In the infield at the corner.
0-1's the
Don't be
count.
surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that
1 ball, 1
upstairs,
strike.
Ball 1. Comes
Aye.
up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at third, you're the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Mitchell sizing this one up. Calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the right fielder.
Now batting,
Mark
the
Canha.
right fielder, Mark Canha.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. So up now for
Now
Kansas
batting,
City,
the
Michael
third baseman,
Garcia.
Michael Garcia.
That
Ball
misses,
1.
and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two on, 2 outs. Up
Ball
and
2.
in, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mitchell gets under it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. 'Cause 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 Back here in Kansas City, we go to the ninth. Now it's the shortstop,
Now pitching
Joseph
for the
Ortiz.
Royals, number 60, Lucas Harrison.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hooks it away for the out. And now, Blake Perkins.
Now batting, the left fielder, Blake Perkins.
Ground ball right side.
Foul! That
And a
ball's
ball.
foul!
One down, base is empty. Swings
Hey!
for that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Three! Misses. It's a strikeout.
Now
Oliver
batting,
Dunn.
third
Up now for the
baseman,
Brewers.
Oliver
This
Dunn.
guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Hey!
One at triple digits.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work. And we're back. So bottom of the ninth. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Myers back to work. And that
Ball
was just
in.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing
Hey.
and a miss. There's that changeup.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's
Hey.
a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball
1 ball,
by him,
2 strikes.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's the third. Oh, great stop to first. And very
He's out.
nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jonathan.
And now here is
India.
Jonathan India. Grounder off the pitcher. Not in.
No, he's safe.
Just a terrible throw there. To the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr., third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Oh, he
Ball.
doesn't get the call. And that's
Counts
ball
1-0.
Winning run stands at second. And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab for the second out. Salvador Perez
Now batting,
takes in
the
now.
designated hitter,
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a first and any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. Trying to send this to extra innings. That
One ball,
upstairs,
2
ball
strikes.
1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, on to extra innings. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. On the ground, right side. India over
He's
to
out.
first in time. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
The center
Garrett
fielder,
Mitchell
number
up now for the Brewers.
Garrett Mitchell.
And that is out of play. Swings through that.
No balls,
Behind
2
in a
strikes.
huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner from third comes across, and again, we are tied.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now it's going to be William Contreras. A bit behind with that swing.
0-1.
It's strike 1. Check swing, and he went. That's strike
0-2.
Swing and a ball line to center. And he makes the grab. Out number 2. Here's Yelich at the dish. Runner takes off to third. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Save. That's a stolen base. Mitchell at third with 2 away. And that's
Ball,
way
that's
high.
upstairs.
1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Finish him.
Swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom
Leading
of
up
the 10th.
for
Here's
the
the
Royals,
closer,
the
Freddie
catcher,
Fermin.
Freddie Fermin.
So the closer summoned from the
Now
bullpen,
pitching
Yoel
for Milwaukee.
Payams.
And I can't
Number
imagine
31.
any save is an easy one.
Yoel
You're holding a small lead on the
Payams.
scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Late swing, fouled off.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Payams checks the runner.
Safe!
And he's back in on a dive. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Now back to second. That's his
He's
third
safe!
disengagement, and the runner moves up thanks to the ball.
I don't think he realized he was out of options there, and it cost him.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Kyle Isbell getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Base hit right field. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out. First and second, no outs. And now Mark Canha. And he
Ball.
dodges that fastball. Fought off foul. That to right. Chourio settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Michael Garcia
Now batting,
steps in for the
third
Royals.
baseman, Michael Garcia.
Just
0-1.
missed. Base hit center field. Around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Royals walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long